The Masked Smile, Young America's Journey Through Loneliness, Anxiety, and Inner Healing. Introduction: When Smiles Become Masks. Many young people in America wear a smile like a mask, hiding anxiety, depression, and loneliness underneath. The first time I read this quote, I had to stop and breathe. Not because it was poetic, but because it was painfully true. You know, on an average morning in New York City, thousands of people walk past each other. Everyone's in a rush. Everyone smiles, takes selfies, uploads their latest story. But have you ever wondered how many of those smiles are real? How many are simply performances? I used to be that person. I smiled in crowds, but cried in silence. I looked fine on the outside, but inside I was falling apart. And then I realized something powerful. I wasn't the only one. So many young people across America, at prestigious universities, in startup offices, in trendy neighborhoods, are walking around every day wearing an invisible mask, a mask made of smiles. The truth behind I'm fine, the most common lie we all tell. But here's the reality. According to the CDC, over 40% of teenagers in the US have experienced persistent feelings of sadness or hopelessness in the last year. Suicide rates have doubled in the past 2 decades, especially among youth aged 15 to 24. And here's the painful truth. Depression doesn't care if you're rich, smart, or attractive. You can be a high school student. You can be an Ivy League graduate. You can be a TikToker with millions of followers. But if something inside you feels empty, no amount of attention will fill that space. This isn't about how many friends you have online. It's about whether anyone knows the real you when the lights are off. A student once told me, "Every time I smile for the camera, I feel like I lose a little more of myself." That one sentence shook me. Modern masks. Success, social media, and false strength. The mask of success. A lot of people think if you get good grades, have a nice job, or date someone perfect, you should be happy. But the truth is, you can have everything and still feel nothing. Why? Because outer success can't fix inner brokenness. I once met a student from Stanford. They were the host of a big TEDx event. Articulate, confident, glowing. But after the show, they broke down crying in the restroom and whispered, "Everything I do is for my parents, but I don't even know who I am anymore." The mask of social media, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat. All of them show you the highlight reel, never the behind the scenes. You see beauty, joy, luxury, love. But behind every post is someone who edited that photo 12 times, is a creator who masked a panic attack to film a funny video, is a person who's completely alone, but captioned the post, "Life is good." We get trapped in a toxic cycle. Force a smile, compare, feel unworthy, force a smile again, exhausted, still smiling. The mask of being strong. I don't want to be a burden. I can get through this alone. Others have it worse than me. Sound familiar? I used to say those things too. But here's what I learned. You don't have to go through everything alone to prove your strength. Strength isn't hiding your tears. Sometimes strength is saying, "I need someone right now." The healing journey, small steps out of darkness. 1. Acknowledge your real emotions. You don't have to be positive all the time. You're allowed to be sad. You're allowed to feel angry. You're allowed to be tired. The goal is not to get better instantly. It's to honor what you feel without shame. 2. Find one person, just one, to be honest with you. Don't need to confess to the world. You just need one person to know the truth. One person who listens. One person who doesn't try to fix you. Just sits with you and says, "I'm here." 3. Therapy isn't scary, it's courageous. Therapy isn't just for people who are broken. It's for those brave enough to face their inner world. It's a space where you don't need to be strong, don't need to be impressive, don't need to perform, you just need to be you. 4. Self-care isn't selfish. It's survival sleep 7 to 8 hours. Eat proper meals, not just caffeine. Take a walk without your phone, journal your thoughts. Listen to healing podcasts. Limit social media when you feel overwhelmed. These small habits don't cost money, but they can change your life. Technology, enemy or ally? If your phone is draining your soul, make it your healing tool. Try Headspace/Calm, Meditation and Sleep, Wysa/Wobot, 24/7, AI chats for mental wellness, BetterHelp/Talkspace. Connect with real therapists, Dailyo/Moodpath. Track your emotions and reflect. Technology is not good or bad. How you use it determines its power. You can turn your phone from a source of pressure into a source of peace. Real stories of healing. Kevin Hines, survivor of Golden Gate Bridge. Suicide attempt. Once I jumped, I immediately regretted it. I didn't want to die. I just wanted the pain to stop. Kevin survived the fall. Today, he's a motivational speaker, spreading one truth. If you're feeling hopeless, wait. Hope is real. Help exists. And healing is possible. Selena Gomez, famous but still depressed. I was surrounded by people, yet I felt completely alone. Selena paused her career to focus on her mental health. She then launched the Rare Impact Fund to support therapy access for young people around the world. These stories show one thing: even the most successful people hurt. Even the strongest people cry. Healing is possible, but only when we stop pretending. Closing, the world needs you, not your mask. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be the best, the happiest, or the most successful. You just need to be real. This world doesn't need more masks. It needs more truth. It needs more people who say, I'm not okay, but I'm here. I don't have it all together, and that's okay. I'm tired, but I haven't given up. You are not your grades, not your body, not your number of followers. You are a human being, beautifully complex, wonderfully imperfect, and worthy of love. Call to action. If you're struggling today, speak up. If you're overwhelmed, pause and breathe. If you feel alone, reach out. If you feel broken, know this: you are still worthy. Do just one thing today. Write down how you feel. Take a break from social media. Text a friend. Can we talk? Book a therapy session. Revisit this message whenever you feel lost. Thank you for listening. Be kind to yourself. Be honest with your pain. Be patient with your healing. The world needs you. Not your perfection, just you.